Hey YouTube, I'm back with another LEGO Megazord review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Tori Sentai Wingmen, or the Power Rangers Wing Force. This here is the Deluxe Wing Kaiser, or the Wing King Megazord. A lot of wings, and there's also some chickens. So I guess we're all eating 10-piece today, or should I say 5-piece. But anyway, that was a dad joke, but here we are, we have the Zords, they look really cool. We have a red rooster, a blue falcon, we have a black penguin under the red rooster. There's a yellow ostrich, and we have a white eagle. They look fantastic, and this Zord is going to be insane. It's huge, it's bulky, it's very articulated. It takes a while to transform, but it's really, really nice. I give it the complexity level of probably 7 out of 10. It's not super complex, but it does require a little bit of elbow grease. So let's get into the Rangers and then the review. Okay guys, so here is our team, the Tori Sentai Wingman, or the Power Rangers Wing Force. We have 5 Rangers, and I did make this image with AI because it takes way too much time to draw and make these Megazords and make a comic book and work. Way too much. So I'm just going to use these renders. Besides, they look cooler and they look real. So let's get a closer look. This here is red, which is the red rooster. Then we have blue, which is the blue falcon. Then there's black, which is the black penguin. And then yellow, which is the yellow ostrich. And we have the white, which is the white eagle. Now let's get into Zords. So here are all 5 of our wing savers, and they look pretty cool. I'm actually really excited to get into what they can actually do. So let's do it. Let's see what each and every one of these Zords can do. Can they step out of the box, or are they just ordinary Zords? Not really. Let's get into it. So first up is the red rooster, and I gotta say, this chicken looks pretty cool. I do like the design. It has some nice gold. We got some red, black, blue eyes, gold beak, and overall the contrast and the metallic gray just really makes it look nice. The legs are articulated to move there. There's also foot articulation on a ball joint, which is a-okay for me. The tail is also articulated, and the wings are also articulated. They can flap and they can move outward like this. They can even tuck in all the way so he can get in his, whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen. But if I fold this up right here, he looks like he's in his walking chicken mode. Pretty funny. He's supposed to have that upright chicken neck, but he's really supposed to be a jet. That's the main thing. So let me put him in jet mode. So all I gotta do is just straighten out the wings, right? Vast, wide wingspan. Fold these back. Straighten out the tail a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna fold this back. And there he is in his jet mode. Pretty nice, pretty sweet. And he's definitely the second biggest jet, but he has the biggest wingspan out of all of them, which is really interesting because roosters don't fly, but I guess this one does, so it's pretty sweet. So next up is the blue falcon and the white eagle. Since these two are very identical, I'm pretty sure you guys might be able to tell what they're going to be. I'm not sure, but this is what they are. So the eagle and the falcon look very similar. The head sculpts are of course different. You can see they look totally different, but overall the body is the same. They have this tail and they have wings, so I might as well go over the blue one first. The articulation is that it has these wings right here. They are adjustable. They can kind of flap a little bit, which is nice. There's also head articulation there, and without pulling off the bottom of the beak. But the mouth does open, which is something that the rooster doesn't do. So that's actually pretty nice, and the yellow eyes really does make a great contrast. I like this blue one. It's pretty cool, and the tail does move. And by the way, there are metallic thrusters in the back of the tail, so he overall looks pretty nice. I think that this is a great Zord. Alright, so we're going to set him down, and then we're going to pick up this white eagle. I keep calling it pink in my head, but it's not pink, it's actually white. But yes, it looks pretty nice. We got the white head, pink eyes. The mouth does open. Yep. And overall, guys, I really just want to bring back the vintage Sentai feel. I like vintage Sentai Zords. For some reason, they have this nature of robot and mecha to me. But overall, they're still pretty nice. Nice metallic plating on the front. It just makes it look super sleek. And it also has the thrusters in the back and the articulated tail for some reason. But it still looks pretty cool. overall, I like it. Now, like I said, I'm trying to bring back that old Sentai flair, so that's kind of my goal, but with a little bit of a modern twist, and I also retain some of the blockiness of the old school. I kind of like that. I digged it a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for these two. So, next is the yellow ostrich and the black penguin. So the penguin is actually really cool. It's based off of a macaroni penguin. And I really love this design. It has a white underbelly. It has this nice wingspan. It's pretty small, but the wings are on these really tight ball joints. And they're pretty nice. They have a metallic finish on there, which looks super sleek and just sexy. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the metallic just really makes it stand out. It has this huge wingset in the back and these rotating thrusters. So it's actually made to travel through the snow. So that's what these are for, to help him slide and propel from the snow. So if there was like a show, he would like be coming down from the mountains or something. I don't know. But pretty cool Zord. I do like it. Now there is another thing that it can do. His eyebrows can do this thingy. I don't know. I was thinking of a cool little gimmick, but also a cool way to keep this right here. So yeah, they can kind of raise like that. So that's cool. Whoa, sorry there, buddy. Relax, relax, relax. So this is our ostrich. Now this is the cool one. I really, really like the ostrich. I have made 2 ostriches so far throughout my entire Megazord career, but I definitely plan to make more. Definitely. Let's go over this one. So this one is the largest one in the set, and it just looks really nice. You have this nice head sculpt with a beak, blue eyes, and there's a lot of points of articulation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points on these ball joints, which is really nice, and it has a lot of range of articulation. I'm telling you, this thing can do a whole lot. You guys can already tell. Down here we got legs. Now the legs are really cool. We got these golden calves, and they can have a whole lot of motion. So I can make this thing look like it's running easily. And of course it does run, which is the only Zord that actually can, besides the rooster. The rooster does have legs that do work too, but this one is actually a lot different. And there's also wing articulation too. Like, well, they all have wing articulation, so that's actually nothing new. That actually makes it pretty cool. That they do have that, and there is a little tail articulation back there for the ostrich. So the wings do move, they flap a little bit. You know, this is a flightless bird, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't have a flight mode. So just like the the rooster, this bird also has a flying mode. So let's get into it. So first we're going to straighten out the neck. Boom, it's going to be like a huge jumbo jet. So the neck is straightened out. Then I'm going to straighten out the wings. Boom. Then I'm gonna keep the tail lifted up, but I'm gonna slightly pull these up, rotate that around, and this way it goes. Yes, the toes will open up, not all the way, just a little bit. I want to make sure everything is locked in right. Fold that up. Boom, boom. Okay. A little more like that. All right. Now flip this. Rotate it out. Let me show you guys. Get these toes like this. Then I'm just going to rotate this all the way around. And it should be pretty good at that point. Am I doing this right? Yeah, I'm doing this right. No, I'm not. I have to bring up the legs all the way. That was my mistake. Okay. This is supposed to be up all the way. How am I not getting this right for the video? It's supposed to be just... Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. So, here it is in the jet mode. This is what the ostrich looks like. It has this long neck sticking out. You have these wings. Let me bring these down a little straighter. Right there, and on the back there are these huge thrusters. So I just took up 4 minutes of your time, which is okay because this video is going to be awesome. So yes, there is the ostrich in its jet mode. Okay guys, so now that we have all of the birds in their jet modes and we've went over all of their points of articulation, I think that it is time to get them all merged up into that beautiful Mecha/Megazord. So without further ado, let's get into the combination sequence. Okay, so here is the Deluxe Wing Kaiser, or the Ultra Wing Megazord, something like that. I don't even know what I called it in the beginning of the video, but here it is, guys. It looks freaking insane. The details are there. He's bulky, massive, chunky, and he's actually full of articulation. The arms are a little blocky, but we got full 360 arm rotation. My bad, guys. But yeah, full 360 arm rotation. The joints can move in and out, so it's kind of like on a butterfly due to the red connector ports, which is pretty nice. We also have movement on the bird heads, as you already know, but it just gives it more wrist movement for the Zord itself. Now, as for the legs, it's a little different. The legs are, let me move this up just a little bit. If I flip up these, right, sandwich that little together, then I can have a lot more articulation. Let me move these up all the way like that. Move those out the way, and now I've got plenty of movement. There's a bend at the knee. There's also foot movement on the Zord. There's a huge, whoa, I thought that it could go out for a kick. Turns out it can't, surprisingly. I mean, it can, but it needs to be like that. So there it is. We got a kick, which is pretty nice. Always for some good Zords. Ratchet, and that is pretty much it when it comes to this Zord. But overall, I think that it looks pretty good. Now, what is that? A nail? Oh my god, how did that get in there? That was totally my fault. I don't even know how that nail got stuck in there, but the nail is supposed to be down here inside of the toe. All right, but there it is, or talon, I should say. Wow, everything's falling apart. Maybe because I'm putting way too much friction on it for no apparent reason. That's actually my fault. So, yeah, that happened. So, yeah, anyway, let's give this guy a sword. So, here's the sword that I built. It can go in either hand of the Zords. We're just going to put it in blue because yellow and blue have a better contrast, I think. But pink is good, too. It's like strawberry banana. I don't know, I'm just talking. But, yes, this is the sword. I turn it sideways and then turn it this way. Boom. So here is the Zord with the sword. He looks pretty cool. I like this thing. This thing looks pretty nice. Whoa. Why are these things popping off of blue? It's like crazy. What's going on right now? Maybe it's me because I'm tired and I know I'm almost done with this review. So, yes, let me fix this. And come on. Boom. All right. So anyway, we are here with the articulation of the Zord. It looks pretty nice. Now, the face does resemble the Ninja Storm Megazord a little bit. I was looking at it because it was a bird. I just wanted to use that inspiration for this one since it's all birds, obviously. But you get the gist of the whole thing. Still got the full 360 and blah, blah, blah. And you also have this cool bird head. So I think that this is a really nice Zord. It came out fantastic. It's heavy, it's colorful, it's buff, definitely buff. You can tell that the top is a little heavy, but the way the legs are made, it isn't. So I could pose him up a little bit before I go. So let's pose him up and see what he can actually do. So if I just adjust this and lift these up a little bit and get him in a cool little pose. Then I have to pick up my camera so you guys can actually see. Whoa, come on, dude. What is going on here today? I have no clue, dude. I have absolutely no clue what is going on at this point. But I'm going to try to get him in a pretty cool pose. Really quickly. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. I'm going to turn his head. There's also head movement, I forgot to tell you guys. His head, focus right here. His head can actually move. Alright, so let me get him in a cool pose really quickly, like this. Alright, so yes, he can pose. It's not too hard to do. Just takes a little finagling. You know, it's Lego, so you gotta be careful. But overall, it looks pretty nice when it comes to the posing for this guy. He can pose very well, surprisingly, since he's a big old bird. But anyway, I really love this Zord. What do you guys think about it? Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And this is PowerBricks signing off. Peace, guys. Have a great day.